Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Vibes today here in the studio. Shaka, Ale, Herc, Juls, trying to work as a double agent and get Paul Pogba to go to PSG when he returns to play in.
Hide it. It was like,
literally, it was like this.
Of course.
Hey, you want to go to Marseille?
Sign here.
Yeah,
Sign here.
exactly.
You want to go to PSG to Paris? Come to Paris! Paris!
Right there.
No shame at all, hey, Jules.
No shame at all. I mean, I said to him, and I do every day. I'll drive you there.
Okay, first question is actually for Jules. Jules, given Jim Ratcliffe's approach to managing his football teams in Switzerland and France, is the narrative of him potentially saving Manchester United from the Glazers overstated?
Wow. So hang on. Say that question again. You lost me like halfway through.
Okay.
Say that again.
PSG. There's a big feeling that Ratcliffe could be saving Manchester United from the Glazers, but given his history and what we've seen from his football teams in Switzerland and France, is that narrative overstated?
Right. Okay. Sorry. I mean, so Switzerland, Lausanne was his first club. I'm not really sure he knew what he was doing really, and I'm not sure how much patience he had for that project and how much he really wanted to work. Nice was another level, obviously, and they did good things. We've said that before. They did some good things. They spent money, the training run, brand new, etc. Brailsford then came in as a super supremo, and I don't think he did many good things. He did more bad things than good things. But Ratcliffe by then had already taken a step back with somewhere in his mind to either get Chelsea or Manchester United. So I don't think we should look at him running the football operations, let's say, or his people running the football operations at United in the eyes of what happened in Switzerland and in France, because it's a different project. And I think this is a project that for him certainly is far more important, no offense to Lausanne and Nice, but to those two other clubs. So I think he means well, certainly, and I think he's ready to change a lot of things, as we saw with Sir Alex Ferguson, for example, as we've seen already with a lot of things at the club, the new stadium, etc., etc. Unfortunately, Ten Hag is still there, so they haven't sacked him yet, but I think we can trust Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who wants to do really well, and I think can do really well at United.
Herc, predict who has a better tenure at their given national team, Pochettino or Tuchel?
Thomas Tuchel. He's got more material. He's got more to play with, more to work with. This is a team that's been at the finish line, just hasn't gotten over the finish line. Has been there, about to win the race, just hasn't done it.
Well, if this is a race, then we're the United States.
That's what I'm saying. They're nowhere near it. So if you had to pick between the two, because I'm assuming you're not talking about just a continental title, a Gold Cup. I'm assuming you're talking about something important. Thomas Tuchel has much more to play with.
If you were to pick one of those for the US,
Thomas Tuchel.
You'd pick Tuchel.
Yeah, I'm more pragmatic in my approach. Pochettino is very much of the Bielsa vein, and while at times he has shown pragmatism, he has shown an ability to rally his troops to defend. Thomas Tuchel, if there's a 7-game tournament, that's who I'm picking. That's my number one pick as a coach. That's the guy to get me there. That's who I want.
So you're a park the bus kind of guy.
Yeah.
No, I am. Scaloni's not parked the bus. You know.
I'm asking you about you.
Yeah.
You just said you're a park the bus kind of guy.
I said pragmatic.
He's pragmatic.
I'm not romantic. I'm not romantic.
He meant park the bus.
I'm not
If
romantic.
anybody saw what shirt he was wearing earlier,
Oh,
that was not.
Wait, hold on a second.
That was not pragmatic.
The only reason I didn't wear the shirt is I couldn't find a blazer to come with it. My stuff still isn't here.
No, to be fair,
That shirt's coming out.
I'm not sure they make blazers to go with that shit.
Of course they do, Shaq.
I think the blazer ran away.
Shaq.
The blazer said no.
Shaq. Hold on a second. I've seen you in Miami. They make blazers.
The blazer on somebody's kitchen table cover right now.
We need to tweet
I
this
guarantee you would love
No.
it. You would love the shirt, Kate.
I didn't
Oh,
see it.
come on.
I can't speak. I didn't see
Jules would love this shirt.
No, don't
Jules would love this shirt. He's got fashion.
No way to drag him
Jules
into
got
this.
fashion.
If Jules saw that shirt, he wouldn't want you to
He
drag
would
him into
love this shirt.
Okay. I don't think Jules has any idea what we're talking about. Okay. Who would win in a game today, guys, featuring the Premier League Best 11 managed by Pep versus La Liga's Best 11 managed by Ancelotti?
Currently. Yes, currently.
Currently, right now.
Well, of course, I'm picking La Liga's Best 11 and Ancelotti as well.
I think.
I just say, I don't think Ancelotti's overthinking this one. Whereas Pep is you're gonna go this way and you're gonna go that way and I'm gonna bring you over here and I'm gonna get the best of you over there, but this is not your position. You're center forward, I'm gonna play you as a central midfielder because that works best for you. No. All-star team, you need these guys to just let him go. Ancelotti will do that with his team.
You're saying Ancelotti?
I'm thinking La Liga as well.
Jules? You're thinking about
no,
that
Premier
there.
League. Premier League.
Premier
Yeah,
League.
Premier League. And also La Liga, you talk about two clubs really. You would pick an 11 from those two clubs. Nah.
That's fine. I get that, but I think you got 11 good players there.
Right, now,
And they're familiar with each other.
Yamal, Courtois. I mean, it's that's just two clubs, but you could pick a hell of 11 with them two clubs.
And while that's a fair point, Shaq, you actually, just a reminder, Spain did just win the Euros, and it wasn't mostly Barcelona and Real Madrid players in that team.
Yes, Jules.
Just.
Anyway, you're outvoted, Jules. Okay. Continuing a theme from the past few shows, for Herc, who are your top 5 American players of all time?
Let's say Clint Dempsey, Landon Donovan.
So, Clint Dempsey, number 1.
Yes.
Okay, we're going from 1 to 5.
We're going another here. Okay,
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, Clint Dempsey, Landon Donovan. You got to go with a goalkeeper. I'll go.
Careful now.
Is he watching?
Careful now, that's all I'll say.
No, because you don't think he's watching, and I'll get a text later.
Oh, he's already been so angry this week.
He's been very
angry.
Casey Keller. He's been very angry this week. I don't blame him. He's working with Seb. He goes to beautiful Los Angeles. He's staying in a hotel, but he's staying next door to Seb. So I understand.
He was angry before that.
Casey Keller.
Yeah, you better pick him.
Tab Ramos, and I'm gonna go the last one there. Already Christian Pulisic. And Christian Pulisic's going to be number 1 by the time this is done.
No Reyna, no Claudia Reyna, no?
No, I go Tab. Yeah.
How professional was that? Everyone else come from their country. I don't know where. These are the 5. I'm not sure what order. Look at that.
Then you just know that this was probably a question in Football Americas last week.
Probably.
This has already been done before.
You're not too far off.
This has already been done.
Okay.
You want goalkeepers? I got no.
Jules, do you think Unai Emery will be tempted away from Villa if a traditional big club comes knocking?
It's a good question. I would say yes. I would think that the ambition when you are either a player or a manager at that level is to always go as high as you can. So if a bigger club than where you are is offering you a job or wants to sign you as a player, I think as a competitor you would want to go there. However, having said that, what he's built already at Villa is so good for him. And let's not forget, it's not just him, but since he arrived, he's put everybody around him. They're his people. From the sporting, from Monchi, but everybody within the staff, everywhere, they are his people. If he leaves Villa, for example, to go to United, he brings the whole 15 staff with him to United. I mean, I guess it's possible, but you have to also think, of course, a bigger club, bigger than Villa is attractive, but you also have to think about environment and context, especially when you're a coach, because when you have your team working really well at a club like Villa, I think it's very hard to tempt you away from that unless you take the whole staff with you, which is a very different proposition. But yeah, we want to think that as a competitor and as ambitious as he is, yeah, he will be tempted away.
By the way, I wanted to report a France-on-France crime from earlier in Extra Time. Yeah. Julien Laurens picked against Kylian Mbappe. I wanted to report that. That happened in today's show here in Extra Time. Yes, didn't you pick the Premier League All-Star? Over the Liga All-Star. So you picked against Kylian Mbappe. I wanted to report it. I want to make sure it's on the record.
That's true.
Just saying.
He's got other issues to think about, Ali, than me picking the Premier League ahead of the Liga.
Wow. Jules.
Just saying.
I thought that was your boy, Jules.
No.
He's my boy. I picked Saliba ahead of him.
Left PSG, that's it. You leave PSG. I'm done with you.
You're done.
I'm done.
I know what Ali's doing. He's trying to stall things because this is the last question. It's for him and it's not a nice one. Ali, how are you doing this week after Cowboys?
Oh, that Cowboys.
You know, actually, funny that you asked this question. I actually sat at home today, and while my wife was having lunch, and I'm having a breakdown. Between the Cowboys and Venezuela, they're gonna kill me. I was actually having this inner conversation, and look, I've come to expect it from the Cowboys. The problem with the Venezuela situation is that they have me dreaming, right? And they have me thinking big thoughts and dreaming big dreams. And now it feels like momentum is going in the wrong direction. And man, I'm pumping the brakes. I'm pump the brakes, and nothing is happening. Nothing is working. And the way that we allowed that game to get away from us yesterday against Paraguay, it hurts now. But more importantly, it may hurt deep in the qualification process. So we're still in it. Got to chase Bolivia. Bolivia got to play it down at sea level, and they're not nearly as good down at sea level. And so, got to get to that 7th spot, hopefully to the 6th spot to avoid the playoff. We still got a chance.
So good when I left here.
I know.
Everything.
Yeah.
Argentina, Venezuela was there. We're going to beat Argentina. We're on a roll.
We tied Argentina.
Yeah,
get a point against Argentina. That's all you want. I was excited. But I knew this game was difficult against Paraguay, a Defensor del Chaco, and man, the defending in that second goal was just awful.
It's all right, Ali.
Well, I'm glad.
However, okay.
Yep.
Because I really needed to get that off my chest. But beyond that, ¡Vamos, Venezuela!
That is love. That is true faith. Yes.
Well,
and at least you're not berating me for asking a question that he didn't like, which we've seen this week.
Oh, wow. All right.
No, not from him.
Whoa.
No, it's a Cowboys theme.
Oh.
It's a Cowboys theme.
So from me?
It's not from you. It's not
Okay,
from him.
who was it? Let's call him out.
You go see. They know.
Okay.
Anyway.
It wasn't me.
Thanks so much for sending in your
It wasn't me.
questions. All kind questions, all nice questions, and we will be available once again tomorrow to do it all over again on ESPN FC.